One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. This one has a little car. This one has a little star. Say what a lot of fish there are. Yes, some are red and some are blue. Some are old and some are new. Some are sad and some are glad. And some are very, very bad. Why are they sad and glad and bad? I do not know. Go ask your dad. Some are thin and some are fat. The fat one has a yellow hat. From there to here, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, what a lot of funny things go by. Some have 2 feet, some have 4, some have 6, and some have more. Where do they come from? I can't say, but I bet they have come a long, long way. We see them come, we see them go. Some are fast and some are slow. Some are high and some are low. Not one of them is like another. Don't ask us why, go ask your mother. Help, help, nothing's right. I can't find my ears and my pants are too tight. There's a clock in my sock, there's a rose up my nose, there's an egg in my leg and there's a stink in the sink. Help, help, I've had enough. I can't find my eyes and the going's getting tough. There's bread in my bed, there's flies in my fries, there's a slug in the jug and there's a ghost in my toast. Help, help, I'm in a mess. Have you got my head? The cat said yes. The cat said yes. The donkey said yes. No. The hamster's in the swimming pool and he says he doesn't know. The giant stood up and hit his head. He gasped and fell back on his bed. The bed broke with a mighty crack. He dropped right through and bumped his back. He leapt up with a mighty roar and knocked his elbow on the door. He stiffened with the sudden pain and then he hit his head again. He staggered round, the room was reeling. He slipped and crashed straight through the ceiling. To try and stop his sudden fall, he stretched his arm to grasp the wall. The noise was heard all over town. The whole house swayed and tumbled down. He tunnelled up from underneath with bits of floorboards in his teeth. He shook his beard, some bricks dropped out, and gave his nose a nasty clout. It can't get worse, he gave a grin, then he slipped on a banana skin. One rainy day on my way home from school, I found a big worm and thought it was cool. I picked up the worm with my hand, held it up high, thinking how grand. The worm was so cute and wiggled a lot. I put him in my pocket to show Mum what I'd caught. What will she say when I show her my find? Will she let me keep it? I hope she won't mind. Mum was in the kitchen when I showed her what I'd found. She screamed, "No way, put it back in the ground." Now I'm so angry. She always says no. If she won't let me keep it, then I will just go. So me and my worm packed a sandwich or two, ran out of the door and down the street we both flew. We walked to the park and sat on a bench. I pulled out my worm and noticed a stench. He looked kind of floppy but wiggled a lot. I thought, oh my gosh, my worm is not fit. I laid him in the dirt and let him go free. I guess that my pocket was not the best place to be. Swaps. I'll give you a penny chew, a plastic whistle, a pot of glue, a suck of sugar, a small canoe, a piece of string, a cockatoo, a bag of crisps, and a kangaroo for your Milky Way. What do you say? No. Please, Mrs. Butler, this boy Derek Drew keeps copying my work, miss. What shall I do? Go and sit in the hall, dear. Go and sit in the sink. Take your books on the roof, my lamb. Do whatever you think. Please, Mrs. Butler, this boy Derek Drew keeps taking my ribbon, miss. What shall I do? Keep it in your hand, dear. Hide it up your vest. Swallow it if you like, my love. Do what you think best. Please, Mrs. Butler, this boy Derek Drew keeps calling me rude names, miss. What shall I do? Lock yourself in the cupboard, dear. Run away to sea. Do whatever you can, my flower, but don't ask me.
It was laughing time, and the tall giraffe lifted his head and began to laugh. Ha ha, ha ha. And the chimpanzee on the gecko tree swung merrily down with a tee-hee-hee, hee-hee, hee hee. It's certainly not against the law, croaked Justice Crow, with a loud gruff. Haw, 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 haw. And the dancing bear, who could never say no, waltzed up and down on the tip of his toe. Ho, 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 ho. The donkey daintily took his paw, and around they went, hee-ho, 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 hee-ho. And the moon had a smile as it started to climb. All over the world it was laughing time. Ho, 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 hee-ho, hee-ho, hee-hee, hee-hee, ha-ha, ha-ha.
I made myself a snowball as perfect as could be. I thought I'd kept it as a pet and let it sleep with me. I made it some pyjamas and a pillow for its head. Then last night it ran away, but first it wet the bed. No one can tell me, nobody knows, where the wind comes from, where the wind goes. It's flying from somewhere as fast as it can. I couldn't keep up with it, not if I ran. But if I stopped holding the string of my kite, it would blow with the wind for a day and a night. And then when I found it, wherever it blew, I should know that the wind had been going there too. So then I could tell them where the wind goes. But where the wind comes from, nobody knows.
Who are you? Hey, who are you? Hey.